the idea is we're able to achieve certain goals, right, by using the knowledge that we have. And so, again, we want to acknowledge how some agents, right, epistemic agents, people who can know things, maybe have been bounded, right, or restrained from being attributed with rationality, right? Why is it that some people are just presumed to be less intelligent than others? Why is it that people might just defer to one gender over another, one race over another, one socioeconomic status over another as just inherently being smarter, right, or more capable of achieving knowledge? Right? And as we're going to understand, this is going to lead to notions of ecological rationality, right? Where we see the permeation of these biases work all the way up through our models, even of economics, right? So if you study economics, right, you're trying to study theories or models of how people actually behave, but you'll notice that every economic model assumes what they call a rational agent, right? They assume that people engaging in economic decisions are always acting rationally, meaning that they're always acting in their own best interests and or the interests of others. But as we'll understand, first off, if you've just existed in the world, you know that people don't always behave rationally, right? But that even our understanding of what makes someone rational could be flawed, right? So we see that these ideas are going to work their way up throughout various aspects of our world and just impact lots of different things. Okay, so the basic issue that we'll see in these conceptions of rationality as they have been traditionally developed is that they have been distinguished from and set up in opposition to emotion, right? So the idea here is that we have defined rationality as being unemotional, right? Emotion is thus set up as something that is inherently irrational. And so because these are set up as a disjunction, right, an either or, the idea is that you can only be engaging in one of those states at a time. You can either be rational or you can be emotional. The idea is that you cannot be both. And of course, as we've probably already guessed or understood or are projecting, these are inherently gendered ideas, right? We very clearly associate rationality with one gender over another, and more specifically with one type of masculinity, specifically white upper class masculinity, and with emotion or being irrational with marginalized groups, right? So women, individuals of color, right, people in lower socioeconomic statuses, they are thus inherently boxed in to this other status now as it relates to what they can know.